Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming, and today we are going to be touring my new Redstone house that I have added to my Redstoneville. This is Redstone House number 4, so if you want to check out the other 3, I'll have links to them in the description below. Now before we jump into this house, now this house took a very long time to build. Now I don't normally say this, but I would really appreciate it if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to hit that like button, guys. I don't normally do this, but this thing took a very long time to build. Just to give you a little comparison of how long it took to build this one compared to my other ones, this redstone house over here took about, I'd say about 8 hours to build. The blue one, it took about 12 hours to build, and the yellow one right here took about 6 hours to build. Now this redstone house took a whopping 43 hours to build, around 43 hours, anywhere from 44. I wasn't really counting, but it was about that long. So we're gonna get a little heads up view before we jump into this house. Now this house is known as the Easter egg edition. Now I have a trolling edition one right here, and then the other 2 are just regular ones. I started to do additions. Now if you don't know what an Easter egg is, all an Easter egg really is pretty much just like pretty much hidden messages for like other games or TV shows and things like that. So before we jump into this, let's get a little overhead view of the house. Here is Redstone House number 4. Yes, we have a lot to go through. Now, there's not really too much redstone on the outside. It's more of just aesthetics on the outside. And believe it or not, I know you see this and go, how did I put 43 hours into this? Trust me, it doesn't have to do with the outside. Most of the stuff that took me a very long time to do is on the inside, which is the Easter eggs. However, the outside aesthetics did take me a very long time to do. So let's go ahead and jump right into our house. Like I said, we're just gonna run around with the redstone on the inside first, and then we'll jump into all the Easter eggs and things like that. Now, I will have a download for this in the description below. I only have it for Xbox 360, and then obviously you can convert it from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. I don't know how to convert it to a PS3 or PS4, or how to convert it to PC. So if anyone can do that, if anyone can convert it to the PC and then convert it to the PS4, you know, leave me a link. I'll check it out, make sure everything's working, and then I'll add those links to the description below. However, I don't know how to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to do it. So let's run into this house. Now right here, all these little lights out here will come on at night. Like, they're just hooked up to a daylight sensor, so they all will pop on at night. When it does that, we just have a nice little M right here. Now I had a few people in my last video when I was pretty much putting up that I'm not dead and I'm making a video. The M stands for Michael. If you don't know, in real life, my name is Michael. It does not stand for Markiplier. It does not stand for Moose. It does not stand for this. It stands for Michael. I don't know why people were saying Markiplier. Why would I build a house for Markiplier? So we have just like a nice little turnabout right here for where your cars go through, and you know, your car can leave. And then that passage over there, or you know, little road, will take you up to the helicopter pad that lies over there. And we'll get into the helicopter pad and everything like that later on. Over here is just a nice little walk around for a nice lake. Over there is just a nice little, we're going to get all to that. So let's just jump into the house. We don't really want to look at all the scenery and stuff like that, since we're going to be going over there anyway. So here's the front entrance right over here. I wanted to do something a little bit different with the front entrance. And people always ask me like, oh, what do you do for like when you're setting up your house and things like that? Guys, I just go with it. You know, I don't really set up like a little thing like, oh, I'm going to put a room there. I'm going to put a room there and then start doing it. I pretty much just go with the flow pretty much. I keep saying pretty much, but I just build my houses around the redstone. That's all I do. I build redstone and then I put my house around it. So right here, now I got this idea from, I forget which person it was, but it was another person who did a redstone house, and he did a modern house, and I love this door idea right here. Now this idea is not mine, it's his. I completely forget your name. I am sorry, guy. But I really love this kind of door. Now before we go into the door, we're gonna hit the doorbell right here. Now the doorbell is my Five Nights at Freddy's 6 a.m. chime, so. And there we have it. Now this door I love because it's just open. I wanted to make this house feel open. I didn't want to feel, you know, congested and cramped and, you know, you're suffocating inside of it. Every single door is like this, so it feels like the whole thing is just open and inviting people in. So we're gonna go ahead and click this button right here to open up our door. As you see, the door is complete. Look how wide this door is, guys. It looks so, I love this door so much. I really wish I could remember that a video I saw it in, so I give this guy credit, because it's such a lovely door. Now he doesn't try to build this part, but I mean, build redstone every single day, so I could easily do that. But this idea right here with, oh, I loved it so much. So thank you, Guy, for giving that. And obviously we can close the door behind us. I'm not going to do that too much. So once I open it up, I'm just going to, you know, I'm just going to leave them open. I don't need to show you guys how it closes and opens up. So here's the front entrance right here. There's really nothing in here. It's just nice looking, a nice little skylight right here with some, I saw a lot of people doing this with their modern builds too, so I thought I took little tidbits from other people that build modern builds, and I really liked how people put, like, you know, leaves over their skylights. I mean, well, whatever, skylight. Yeah, skylight. I just liked how people put leaves and stuff over it. It looks really nice, so I did that. And then when we walk up here, you know, we've got a nice little room over here that we just a sitting nook. There's no redstone up here. Like I said in my video that I put up the other day, I didn't really do light switches and things like that. This is an Easter egg edition. There's really no, like, you know, oh, look at the lights coming on and off. I know a lot of people are getting a little like, stop doing lights, but I mean, what do houses normally have? So here we have a nice little look off to the dining room, the kitchen. See how everything is just open? It's all inviting and open. We got a fish tank down there. So let's go ahead and jump on down there. Well, you know what? Let's go upstairs first since we, since there's not much up here. All there is an on and off TV up here. TV comes on, TV goes off, and then, ooh, why is there an anvil here? Get rid of that. That's not supposed to be there. But here's the room right here. I'll just go over here. There's a nice little bed, and I used a lot of these. I started using, I thought this would look very good in modern builds. If you didn't know, beacons give off a light level. I believe it's 14. It might be 14 or 15. I know 15 is the highest light level. I think it's 14. So it's like, it's right about the same as glowstone. And they look really good in modern builds, beacons. Also, if you don't know what texture pack this is, I'm using the plastic texture pack. And then we have a nice little balcony to look off and see all our other neighbors out there, which are all me. I live in every single one of these houses. I'm pretty much just the billionaire on this street. I own every single thing. But we can see the nice little aesthetics I did over there. And if you're wondering why I put so many trees, I did one for the trees so I didn't have to put that whole wall all the way around it. And I also did trees so I wouldn't have to put stuff there, because you know, you start running out of ideas pretty quickly. So here's a nice little outside balcony looking area. Let's go over here. There should be a bathroom over here. Here's another little area where people can sit down and sunbathe. And I use potted plants as cups, if you're wondering. Those are supposed to be cups, like, you know, people are, I don't know what, man, they're slobs leaving their cups out here. So let's head over here to the bathroom. We got some redstone inside this bathroom right here. If we go up to the mirror, just like, it's my little fun house mirror, I'm pretty sure it's this one. We get a nice little villager, and as you can see here, he's dying because technically right underneath us is the living room. So I couldn't have a way to kill him, so I just put a cactus there. So he's gonna literally be there until the cactus kills him. But I didn't know what else to do. So there's my funhouse mirror right there. He's dead. And then right over here, we have a nice little shower stall. If we click this button right here, our bathtub will fill up. Click the button again, and our bathtub goes off. We got a little shower head. I did not do a flushing toilet up here, but I do have a flushing toilet inside this build. And that's all the redstone for this bathroom right here. As I said, I didn't do really lights. I stayed away from doing too many lights for this build. So let's head on downstairs. We're going to go over into the living room now. And, oh, you know what? Let's go into the garage first. Let's go in the garage first. This is pretty much my only light switch in this entire house right here. So when we click this button, all the lights will pop on. Now, I was kind of going with a GTA 5 feeling here, like, because they have, like, the lights on the sides of the walls in GTA 5. So that's where I got my idea for doing that. And then we got a few lights up here just because, you know, if I only had lights over here on the wall, it kind of want to get over here. And then I just made two pretty cruddy cars. I should have looked up tutorials on how to build a nice car, but I didn't want to. So here's my two cars. They're exactly the same, just different colors. I'm one of those people. And then we have our garage door right here. If we flip this button right here, our garage door opens up, and I think the ice looks really nice on the garage doors. Actually, I'm gonna start using ice a lot more. However, the problem with ice is that it melts so easily, so you have to keep like every light away from it. That's why it's pretty dark over there, just because it's gonna melt the ice. So let's flip this up right here, and here's our garage closing. Boop. I should have put a car outside with the garage door opener in it. Oh well, too late. Already making the video, don't care. Let's turn off this light right here. Don't want to waste electricity, and we're gonna move on out. And like I said, every single door is gonna have this. Every single door is gonna have one of these, because once you open it up, guys, it just feels so inviting and things like that. But we're gonna get over there because we're gonna have to go out the back door from that room right there. Pretty sure this is, I guess I could consider this the master bedroom. There's only 3 bedrooms inside this house, and I think there's 2 baths, 3 bedrooms, reading nook, a living room. There might be two living rooms. No, just one. So here's, oh yeah, and then down there's where the kids' bedrooms are. That looks pretty nice right there. So let's head over here into the living room with the fish tank right here in the middle. Like I said, I wanted to keep everything open, guys, so you can go all the way around 360 around this fish tank. And if we click this button right here, boop, our little fishies come out and they fish. Well, yeah, I was gonna say they fish around the fish tank. They swim around the fish tank. So there's a nice easy fish tank, 360 view around it. Here's our nice little living room with our fireplace, and that's gonna be where one of our Easter eggs starts. But we're gonna get into the Easter Easter eggs later on once I go through all this stupid stuff. If you want to get past the stupid stuff and you don't care about me going through this house at all, then you can flip over to the end, towards the ending, which is going to be a very long part. So maybe midway or something like that if you want to just skip right to the Easter eggs. Right over here is a dining room table, and I use this little nifty trick that I started using a lot lately, and now we could sit down at our dining room table like that. Yes, I am very small on this table, and right now there's a glitch going on with my cart, so technically when this does get fixed, I'm gonna be way inside there. But there we have our nice little dining room table with, you know, flowers and such. There's no redstone really going on over here, so let's head over into the kitchen. There's some redstone going on. Oh, you know, we're gonna need some coal. Let me get out some coal, if you guys don't know, for my working stove. So here's our kitchen. We have our sink, and we have our area to dry our sinks. Here's the working stove. So if I put some coal into it like that, our stove comes on. Why isn't this one going? There we go. So our stove come on. Obviously, if your stove's smoking like that, especially when it's an electric stove, yeah, you might want to call somebody, or just get out of your house and call the fire department or 911. Here is our working fridge. Click this button. Ooh, we got some bread. There's all the easy stuff, and then obviously we could throw our stuff out inside our trash can right here. Or not. There we go. Like, why isn't that going in there? And then we have some furnaces. We got a cupboard area right here. And that's pretty much just all for the kitchen. So let's move on to this second bathroom. Well, this is the main bathroom. This is the main house bathroom right here. So we walk on in. We could click this button right here to close behind us. I decided not to put a button in the outside because why would you want someone to be able to open up the bathroom from the outside while the door is locked? So there we go. That is just there's just so many of these doors, guys. I'm going to try to not go through those doors at all. Here's the flushing toilet. If we click this button right here, the toilet flushes. And here is the working bathtub. If I click this button right here, the bathtub will fill up. And then we can go ahead and take a bath. I don't know why we want to take a bath right now, especially when I'm a moose. I'm going to smell really badly if I take a bath. But then we just click this button right here, and all our water goes away like such. And then we have a nice little funhouse mirror again. We go up to the mirror, and up there we are inside the mirror. Man, I look horrible today. Yeah, I got to stop using that joke. And then we go into this one right here. It's just, did I not? Oh, I thought I did one over here. I guess not. I guess I only did one funhouse mirror there. Oh, well. And then over here, we just have my working shower stall. So we click down this lever right here, and we could take a nice little shower inside our modern shower stall. And as you can see, I added some reeds there. I think that looks very nice. And also skylights, guys. Oh, man, I put so many skylights in this build, and it looks so nice with the leaves above it. I really love that feeling right here where you look up and you see the leaf. Okay. I love when you look up and you get that feeling with the leaves over the top. So I'm gonna start doing that a lot more with more of my modern builds. So let's go ahead and move out to the kids' bedrooms now, because I'm gonna leave the master bedroom for last, since that leads to the outside. And then when we get to the outside and we look around there and the helipad and all that stuff, then we could start going on and doing our Easter eggs and all that stuff, because there's a lot of there's not too many Easter eggs. There's like 4 small Easter eggs and 3 big ones. So yeah, not too many. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the kids' bedrooms. Man, I should have just left these doors open. So here's the daughter's bedroom right here. I wish I left these doors open. So here's a nice little daughter's bedroom. She's got a purple bed and, you know, a nice little sitting area. So I don't know why. Girl, I should have put flowers in here. I don't know why a girl would have that. And then in here we have her computer. She's looking at horses apparently on the computer. And that's pretty much everything in here. There's nothing else. There's just some bookshelves in here to act like, you know, games and whatnot. And whatever. Okay, let's move on out. There's no redstone. Well, there is redstone in here, but it's going to be for the Easter eggs. A lot of my redstone for this house went for the Easter eggs, guys. A lot of it went into the Easter eggs. So here is the boy's bedroom. He has a blue bed, has his TV hanging off from the wall. That was my idea right there. I thought that would be a pretty cool idea. After I saw the one over here that someone did with the glass panes, I decided, you know what, maybe it would look good if I hang it off the wall as well. He also has a computer room as well. He's watching History Channel. He's a good kid, you know. He studies, works hard. He gets straight C's in class. So that's pretty much everything down here. Well, the redstone we'll get to later. So next we're going to head down to the laundry room. Now there's nothing really in here as well besides the washing machine and the dryer. So, you know what, let's look at the stuff. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, pretty. Nothing. Wow. Okay. Redstone house, Michael. There's nothing in here. Nothing inside that chest, Mr. Creeper. So here's our working wash machine dryer. We click this button and we get our wash. Yay. Wash. And then we're going to throw it out. I don't know why we're going to throw out our, hey, stop that. Why are you doing that lately? Did I make this into a garbage? I swear, I thought I made this into a garbage pail. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and throw out our items. We'll keep the coal. We'll keep the coal. We're gonna need the coal for later for other working stoves and things like that, and you'll see why. So let's go ahead and move on out. There's the laundry room, the kids room, nice little waterfall, another skylight. This one I used with ice, so I decided not to put the leaves over it because it felt too dark. So I used ice here, and I think the ice looks really nice too. I wish they would come out with a texture pack where the glass didn't look like this. Like if they had the glass like this without that little dot right there, oh, it looks so beautiful. Or the outlining on it, oh, I would like some clear glass. It would look amazing. So let's go ahead and move on to here. This is the master bedroom, and then we could go ahead and move on to the outside area. So here is the master bedroom right here. I guess you could call it a master bedroom, even though it doesn't really feel like one. Got a nice little waterfall up here, and then up here we got a reading area for the parents and things like that. They can look off the balcony and see what's going on, because I want to keep everything just feeling that open feeling, you know, none of that claustrophobic feeling, just everything nice and open. And as you see right down there where I used the beacons underneath the chair right there, oh, that looks nice. I'm gonna start doing that a lot more too, because it keeps it dark, but it just looks really cool. See how, oh, look at that. Let's get a closer view. Oh, yeah, it looks so cool. So I might do that with futuristic builds too. That would look really good on like a spaceship or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the outside. We got a nice little chair area right here. And most of this stuff at night, most of the redstone stuff comes on at night because I have all hooked up to daylight sensors. So, you know, you don't have to click a button and turn everything on, turn everything off. Most of this stuff out here is just going to be aesthetics. Like I said, over here we have our, you know, why am I running like this? Let's go like that. We're going to walk normally. Oh, you know what? We have a nice little design right here that I did. I thought that looked really cool, and we can move on out. Beautiful. So over here we have a nice little sitting down area, you know, where you want to cook burgers and hot dogs and steak and all that stuff. And we got a working grill out here as well. And then we can go ahead and sit down at our camp table thingy. You can pretty much sit down at everything. I started using this for everything. However, like I said, once they fix the minecarts, it's not going to look like this anymore. You're pretty much going to be fully inside that seat right there, and it's going to look really weird. So let's go ahead and move on out of this area. We're going to go over to the basketball court. Basketball court. Here's the basketball court. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to do a tennis court, a basketball court, or a handball wall. So I decided to just do a basketball court. We got our basketball over here and our hoops. There's really nothing over here as well. I should have put something with this basketball. That would have been a cool idea. But whatever. Too late. Too late. So let's move on out. Here is the pool area. We have a bunch of people who left their cups out on the floor again because they're disgusting. Got some nice umbrellas, and our pool area looks pretty nice as well. So let's get a little overhead view of the pool area. There it is. I thought I did a pretty good job. I pretty much made it all circles at one point, and I thought the circles didn't look that good. So I pretty much took this circle right here and that circle right there and kind of like mashed it together in this weird looking line. And I thought that really opened it up and made it feel a lot better. And then obviously we can go all the way around. I see none of these lights are on right now because it is not nighttime. And then over here, if you're wondering what this is like one of those, if you ever see in like, you know, fancy hotels, or maybe they're just in regular hotels, but sometimes at their pool area, they have bars at their pool area. So you could go up to here and get a drink from the bar area at the pool. So that's what I did right there. It was either gonna be that, or I had a circle at first with a tree on it. I just thought that looked really bad. So I added a nice little bar area, and that has to do with an Easter egg as well. But we're gonna go ahead and move on away from that. And you know, let's just hop this. Let's just hop this. Who cares? Over here, it's just the pool pump. There's the nice little pool pump for the pool. No redstone behind that. Man, I've been going on 20 minutes so far, and literally we have not looked at much redstone whatsoever. But it's such a big house, guys. This thing is ridiculously humongous. And here's a nice little walk around area, a little nice little lake over here as well. Just little aesthetics that I put in just so I didn't have to put anything here. Literally, when I couldn't think of something, I just blew a hole in it, and then I put water. That's pretty much whatever I did. So let's just head on over here. Oh, you know what? We could have went out through the helipad over here as well. So here's the kitchen door. So let's just open up the kitchen door because we're probably gonna have to go through that later on as well. So there's our kitchen door that leads out to the helicopter over here. Now the problem with the helicopter pad is I made it an even number, which I wish I didn't do. I made it a completely an even number, and that screwed up a lot of things. Having that helipad at an even number, you'll see later. You'll see later why, but it literally messed up a lot of things on me, and I just didn't want to deal with it. It would have taken at least probably 5 hours just to fix it all, and I got lazy. I was like, I'm not redoing everything. So let's go up here. Here's a nice little turnabout for where the cars come. You could take your car all the way down from the beginning. Oh yeah, I have 2 ways in here as well, except that one is closed off. But here's our nice little helipad. We obviously have to just come right over here, and we go up here to our helicopter, and our helicopter also has something to do with an Easter egg as well. So we're not going to go into all that. There's our little Easter egg startup right there. There's like a little, it's pretty much like a startup point. There's pretty much, you have to go to 4 different Easter eggs to get to the one main Easter egg, and then the other 2 Easter eggs are kind of just off on their own. But there you guys go. I'm pretty sure we looked at everything. It took about 20 minutes, but I think I went through just about everything with the house, all the redstone stuff that doesn't have to do with the Easter eggs. Now this is where the video is going to kick in with the Easter eggs, which kind of stinks because we're only 20 minutes. This video is going to be so long. So anyone who watches this whole video, thank you very, very much. But we're going to go ahead and kick it off with the Easter eggs now. So the first Easter egg we're going to start off by doing is the fireplace. If you remember, I'm just going to fly right in so we don't have to walk all the way to it. But if you remember my fireplace, that is where the Easter eggs start up, because I made that one obvious. I pretty much started it off with an obvious Easter egg, and then each one leads into the next Easter egg. And you know, they get harder and harder to find. But the way I made this feel obvious is because one, look how big this fireplace is, and two, there's a bunch of buttons on the wall right here. If you notice, there's a lot of buttons on the wall right here. Obviously, only one button will activate our fireplace, and that is this button right here. So let's start up the Easter eggs, guys. Boop. As you see, our fireplace opens up into a nice little secret area. We go down here, and the cake is a lie, and it says 2 right there. Now, I want you to keep that in mind right there. Now, the cake is a lie, it's supposed to be the Easter egg, but that's not the big point right now. We have to remember that 2, and remember the color of the wall. You got to remember the colors. It'll give you a little, I give hints towards the end with the colors, but just remember the colors. And then when we turn around right here, next, look for the lamp with no power. Take hint M. Now, what have we seen that has an M on it? There's the hint for the M. Obviously, the M is in the front where our nice little fountain is. So we got to take this torch over to that M and find the lamp with no power. Now, what I'm talking about there is a redstone lamp. As you see, we have a redstone lamp here with power. So guess what we have to do? We have to find the lamp with no power. So let's go ahead and move on out of our fireplace. We can close this up behind us. Boop. And there goes our fireplace. And we're going to move on out to the front area where the M is. So our first Easter egg was pretty much a portal Easter egg. If you guys don't know, the cake is a lie is from Portal. So let's open up a garage. Just gonna go through the garage just because I want to open up the garage. It's lagging, guys. It's not supposed to open and close that slow. Literally, this house is huge. I have some note blocks in here, and they're extremely slow and choppy because it's just the lag is so immense because this house is ridiculous. So right here's our M, and we got to find the lamp with no power. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys could all spot the lamp with no power. So we go over to the lamp with no power with our redstone torch, place our redstone torch on it, the lamp activates, and then when we go turn around to go back inside the house, if you notice, this area right here opened up. So now we go down here, and here's our next Easter egg. Boop, 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 boop. And the Easter egg is me! Hidden Moose 6. Remember those numbers and remember the colors. Ooh, what's inside this chest right here? We got the Moosinator! If you guys don't know what the Moosinator is, I'm sure some of my friends will know what it is, but I made a pickaxe one time on my friend's survival world, and I called it the Moosinator. So I remade it into a sharpness 5 sword, looting 3 sword, and unbreaking 3 sword. Now, if you're wondering why I don't have fire and knockback on it, I hate fire and knockback. I wish they never existed. I hate knockback, and I hate fire. Because why do you want to hit the enemies farther away if you're going to kill them? And why do you want to set them on fire too? Because then you could get caught on fire if a zombie hits you. So let's just move on out from here. Next, throw items in the water room. Now, I should have said bedroom. Well, whatever. Which bedroom has water in it? Yes, the main room. So I gave the hints. I think I did pretty good on the hints, you know. I didn't go too crazy where you gotta really try for it, but let's just close that up. We can close this up behind us. I don't know why, I just don't like leaving things open. So let's close that up behind us and head to the room that has water in it. And then obviously the room is right there. So let's move on. Oh, you know what? Did I take the items? I did. Okay. So here's our diamonds. These are just items we got to throw at the room. So here's the room with the water in it. So we got to throw items at the water. So boop. Bam. There's our next secret area right here. Boop, boop, boop. Remember the colors and remember the numbers. And Redstone House +5. So this is Redstone House number 4 +5. Stupid Easter egg, I know, but I had to make a redstone Easter egg. I had to make an Easter egg for this house because this house is just so gigantic and awesome. I just had to add an Easter egg for it. So remember the number 9 and remember the color blue. And then when we turn around, throw stuff at the horse. Waterfall. So here we go. Let's take our leads. Obviously, we're going to throw leads at the horse. Why do I hear a villager? I literally hear a lot of villagers, whatever. Let's just move on out. So we got to throw stuff at the horse. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but we did talk about a horse in this video. If you remembered, in the daughter's room, she was watching a horse program on her computer. So we're going to go ahead and move over to the horse area right down here, and we have to throw items at the horse. So if I would have went over here, you could notice we could see right through there. So if I throw this, boop, like that at the horse, ooh, didn't go in. There, like that. Ooh, there we go. So now, remember what I said. It said throw stuff at the horse, waterfall. Now, where's the only waterfall inside this house? Yep, right up over here. Trust me, I didn't go too crazy with everything. I want to keep it nice and simple, but here we guys go. There is our waterfall, and now we can go behind it, and this door opened up behind it right here. Boop, there we go. Remember the color? The color's red. And then FedEx Gaming subscribers, 275,853. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me. Obviously, this number is going to be a lot higher when this video comes out, and I hope it just keeps increasing more and more. And I had to add you guys in here in an Easter egg because you guys are so amazing. So thank you so much for subscribing. Now let's turn around and find our next one. Get access code from helicopter, then insert into the computer. And no, then insert into computer. Wow, I made that really stupid. I don't know why I wrote it like that. Then head to laundry room, make a right. So we got to head over to our helicopter and get our security code. So, and we could actually close that too. You know, I'm gonna go close it. I don't know why I like closing things. I like keeping everything neat. So if we go back over here and just throw an item back at the horse, it will close the door. I just don't like leaving things open. So there is our fourth and final little Easter egg that will lead into our big Easter egg. Now this one took me a long time to do, guys. This Easter egg right here took an immense amount of time. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's really cool looking, and it really is annoying too. So you know what? We're not gonna go all the way around. Let's just fly up here to the helicopter because you already know where the access code is. I showed it already. But right inside here, we have a nice chest with our access code in it, which is M5381 Moose. Now, if you actually don't know, M5381 means something. Just try to think about it, guys. Try to think about it. I really want you guys to think about this M5381. What can numbers also mean? All right. So we're going to go through that. We don't need, and I just added an extra few ones in here. So in case people, when they download this map and they lose it, they could just come back over here and get another one or something like that. So I really want you guys to think about that for a second. M5381. Obviously, I'll tell you what that means when we go ahead and use the access code when we get down to the last one. And then it says throw it at the computer. So we already threw an item at the horse computer, so which computer can we throw items at? The horse computer. So this will actually open up a completely different area. I pretty much put two different things in there. I put it so the items that it takes for the horse opens up this door, but then I also made it so only the access code can open up the main door to our main system. So we're gonna go over to our horse. We're going to take our access code and we're gonna throw it at the horse. Then it says we're going to have to go over to the laundry room and take a right when we get to the laundry room. Do you guys notice something before we go over to the laundry room? Wasn't there a bookcase there? And now there's no more bookcase? Yep, I just put a nice little 3x3 hidden flush door right there. And now we're gonna head down here. Now, like I said, did you remember the colors? And you gotta remember them in order. And I added a little hint right here for when we're going down. Yellow, green, blue, red. And remember, there were numbers on each individual sign. So we have to put those numbers in order from yellow, green, blue, red. I already know the numbers by heart, so I'm not going to do it. And my numbers are pretty obvious since I use them for almost every single thing I ever did. So let's head down here, and here's our nice little insert room. I think I did pretty cool. I kind of wanted to make it look really weird, and I think I did a pretty good job on making this thing look weird. And we got a nice M on the floor right here. So my numbers, if you remember the numbers, well, you're going to know. It's 2, 6, 9, 2 in order. Obviously, I do that because my name on my gamer tag name for pretty much everything is FedEx 2692. So 2, 6, 9, 2. And then boop, our nice little staircase opens up from the middle of our M. Now, if you're wondering why I put the staircase going this way instead of that way, because it would have led into redstone. And this thing is big, guys. This thing's huge. So we're going to go ahead and walk down here. As you see, I used the beacons for a nice lighting set. It looks so nice, guys. I'm going to start using beacons a lot more like this. Look how cool that looks. I think that looks really, really sick. So we're going to go ahead and move down. I could close it behind me, but I'm not going to close it behind me. So we're going to head down here, and this room looks amazing. Oh, you know what? Let's close it behind us, actually, because it gives out light. I think that's why I did that. I think I did that so I can close off the light up here. There we go. And here's an awesome room right here. Bam, look at this room. This thing looks awesome. I saw someone else do this where they put, I think this was Neuro. I think I saw this on one of Neuro's roller coasters, and I was like, I definitely have to do this. I did this little top thing right here, but I saw him do this thing right here with the lights, and I thought that looked amazing. And then I also used my X piston door right here. So if we click any one of these buttons on top of this floating block, as you can see, there's nothing there, guys. There's nothing underneath this floating block, and we click it, boom, and our X piston door opens up, and here we go, guys. Here's what we've been leading up to for this amazing Easter egg. Before we look at that Easter egg, let's look at this beautiful computer room. Look at all these laptops. Beautiful. Beautiful computer room. All right, let's head over to the Easter egg. So here's the Easter egg. You guys are gonna notice it pretty quick that why I got so upset with this Easter egg, but I didn't want to restart it, guys. It was such a big, it was not that big of, well, it's not that big of a build, but it took me a pretty good amount of time to think about it. So here we go, guys. Here is the Easter egg to all those other Easter eggs. The Mecha Moose, my Gundam Moose. So what I had in here at first was just a big statue of myself. I just did a big pixel arted version of myself, and I was like, that's not cool enough. I need something amazing. I need something different and grand. So I made myself into a Gundam. I am the Gundam Moose. And as you can see right there, there's the problem. You noticed it? Did you notice it? Because I noticed it. It's not even to the floor. I'm a stickler when it comes to making things symmetrical, and after I built the whole entire thing, I looked down and I was like, no. But oh, stop. I was like, no. I did it again. I had to say it again because whatever. So here's my Mecha Moose, and down here it just says Mecha Moose with a nice little lantern underneath it. And then if you guys didn't notice, now I wanted to keep this actually seeming like it could be possible, is right above the Mecha Moose is, look at that, the helicopter pad. Let me get out some lights real quick. You know what? Let me take out some milk. There we go. And then let's take out a night vision potion. There we go. And if you noticed, right above it's the helicopter pad. So guess where the Mecha Moose can leave this area to go fight the bad guys? He leaves through the helicopter pad. So if I go right up here, boop, boop, out the helicopter pad to fight all the bad guys. So I wanted to keep everything seeming like, because if we just put the Mecha Moose down there in some cave and there's no way for him to get out of it, then it kind of wouldn't feel right. So that's what I did there with the Mecha Moose. So let's close that up. There we go. And let's close this up right there. And I adore this Easter egg. This is the best Easter egg I've ever done. If you guys didn't know, I was working on a build a very, very long time ago at the beginning of my channel. It was called Redstone Manor or whatever, and I did a lot of Easter eggs inside Redstone Manor, and I love doing those kinds of things. So this is definitely one of my favorite Easter eggs I've ever done. Oh yeah, let's look at the back of it too. Here's the back of the Mecha Moose. Bam. If you don't know what that is, right there, that swings open, and he gets wings that come out the sides of him, and he flies up. And if you're wondering what that is, that's his tail. I had to put a tail on the Mecha Moose. So there we guys go. That is Mecha Moose. Now, if you guys didn't notice, now going back to, let's just break through this. Whatever. I'm not going to save the game. If you guys remember right here, our access code says M5381. Now the 5, the 3, the 8, and the 1 stand for letters in the alphabet. That's what it is. The 5 is an E, the 3 is a C, the 8 is a H, and the 1's an A. So it spells out Mecha Moose. So it did make sense. I wanted to keep everything making sense inside these Easter eggs. I didn't want it to be stupid and fake. So M5381 means Mecha and then Moose. So there go, guys. Mecha Moose right there in the flesh. So let's go ahead and move on out to the next Easter egg. Boop, like that. And our next Easter egg actually starts over inside our bar area right there. A nice little bar area. It starts off in there. So if you didn't notice right here, if we were just walking around not on survival or anything like that, we technically can't get inside this. You technically can't get inside the bar area. So there's actually a secret way to get inside the bar area right over here. Boop, boop, boop. So we go behind our pool pump, and right here, flip this open, and this is how we get down into our bar area. So we go down here, got a nice little walkway. Now this is what took time, guys. This is what took so much time to make this thing, is I dug out a lot of stuff. I was digging for days. That's kind of, why didn't I milk myself yet? I just said, why didn't I milk myself yet? Why didn't I take my milk so I can get rid of this night vision potion? There we go. So it took me a very long time to build this just because I had to dig so much. I had to dig so much stuff, guys. So up here is a nice little bar area where we can give our patrons some booze and things like that, even though this is our house. So we're going to be giving our friends free alcohol. Isn't that nice of us? So here is the next Easter egg. Requires 4 gems. Now, I hidden 4 gems around this entire house that you have to find. Now, if you don't know what gems stand for, well, you'll know sooner or later. Now, this leads into a note block song, and the problem with that is there's a lot of redstone. Guys, there's so much redstone in this. When I built the note block song, it sounds choppy. It sounds slow as dirt. It just sounds so slow, and there's nothing I could do about it because there's just so much lag in this. This map is ridiculous. It's so much stuff going on. So we have to find all 4 gems. So we're gonna go towards the easier gems that are pretty obvious, and then we'll go towards the harder ones to find. So the easiest one to find is right when you walk through the front door of the house, and you go upstairs to the top room with the balcony and all that stuff. So we come right up here and over here onto the left-hand side of the TV. Now this might give away what it means by gems. So we're gonna go up here, and we have to take the pearl out of the box. So maybe that gave away some stuff for you guys. I don't know if it did or not, but I'm sure a lot of you understand where this is going. So we got our pearl from our gem. The next one we're going to work over towards our kitchen area, which our next gem is going to be right over here. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. And it's going to be inside the cabinet. And guess what's going to be inside the cabinet with the food? Amethyst. So we got our pearl gem, our amethyst gem. Next, we're going to work our way out over here. The last 2 gems I kind of just chucked in. I didn't really know what to do with them, so I just chucked them into the map. The next one, I kind of wanted to make each area of the map do something. So right over here, where this nice little waterfall with the M on it, back behind it is a chest right here. Boop. And this one has the rose quartz gem. And then the next one is pretty far away. So we're just going to fly over to it. We have to go through the back door. We got to go through the backyard towards the basketball area. Now, instead of going through the basketball area, we're going to take a right. We're going to go this way. And we're going to hop right up here. And here's our last chest. Boop. And this one has our garnet gem in it. So now we have all 4 gems. And we're going to work our way back over to our... I could fly, I want to go right through here. So I could fly right through the top of it, but I want to show you guys something before we head over to our nice little bar area. Is right here. I just see nothing is here. Nothing is there. So obviously something's going to open up here. Oh, I gave it away. So I'm just showing you guys. So we're going to go right up here, and we're going to feed this thing our gems. So boop, boop, doop, and doop, like that. There we go. We threw all 4 gems inside. Let's head down the ladder. And we're gonna go right over here, and guess what's open? Boom, look at that. So I'm sure you all understand where this Easter egg is heading now. If some of you still don't, obviously some of you still don't. But here it is, guys. Here's the note block song. However, like I said, it is very laggy in this world. So it does sound choppy. There's nothing I could do about it. So all we do is hit this right here. Boop. We get hit by a night vision potion, and... And there you guys have it. That is the Steven Universe opening theme. I might speed it up. I'll put a little times 2 if I am speeding it up or not, because like I said, it just sounds so choppy because it's just so laggy. Now, how I designed this room in here, it does mean something. This design right here is Steven Universe's dad's van. So if you notice, the colors right here match the van colors going up the sides, and it says Universe right here. And then above it is the star that's on the door for each one of them. There's Rose Quartz star, there's there's Rose Quartz gem, Pearl's gem, sapphires, rubies, and amethyst, and obviously sapphire and ruby make up garnet. So there's that. So everything made sense. I wanted everything to make some sort of sense. And then down here, if you're wondering what that is sand, because technically they live on a beach. They live in Beach City. So let's go ahead and move out of here. I don't want to hit this again. And then right inside this chest, I just put extra garnet, amethyst, rose quartz, and pearls gems in here. So let's move on out. So there's our second Easter egg completed. And then here goes the last Easter egg. Now this Easter egg probably took me the why am I going this way? This Easter egg maybe took me the longest. I'm not sure. Mecha Moose took a pretty long time, but this one also took a long time. I think this one took around 8 hours to make, this Easter egg. So this Easter egg is what part of the house, what part of the place have we not been yet? Obviously, it's over here next to this nice little area. So let's jump on down here, and we're gonna head over to our last Easter egg. And then after the last Easter egg, we can end the video because technically we are done. And let me take out the torch. We actually need that torch. So if you are going to do that, well, if you're watching this whole entire thing, then you're going to know every single thing about this place. But if you decide not to, then, you know, you're going to need the torch. So right over here, as you see, it's just a nice little roundabout area. You can go walking and look at the beautiful view. And you know, where's my milk? I forgot to take off my night vision again. There we go. So here's a nice little roundabout area. Now when we're walking around our roundabout area, there's something right here that's a little bit disturbing. Find the light. I hear kids screaming nearby. Ugh, why are kids screaming nearby? So it says find the light. Now if we fly up right here, if you notice something, there's only one light inside this entire water area. So if we go down inside the water, now remember in the one Easter egg, I said find the lamp with that's not on. We'll find the lamp with no power. So it's pretty much a play on with that. So here's the lamp, and if we turn right, here's the beacon. If we turn right, here's the lamp with no power. So if we place a torch on it, it opens up. I just did a tutorial on this recently. So if we want to close it up behind us, you know, let me fly so I don't have to fall. There we go. It closes up behind us, and then obviously if we want to open it up, we click this, boop, and it opens up. So here goes the Easter egg that maybe took me the longest. I don't know. This one took around 8 hours though, guys. So let's head on downstairs. And then right here, warning. Are you sure you want to enter? I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna close this door. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will know exactly what it is once I turn around, but doomed. So do you guys have any idea what this is? I'll give you a little hint. It's Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the little opening area, you know, with the little screens and things like that. And then obviously we have our seat right here that we could sit down in. And then we can open and close our doors. Boop. Boop. I was going to add the lights in too for the windows, but I got lazy. So we can open and close our doors. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and jump out of this because we don't need to be in here anymore. I'm going to go walk through Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So here's the little open area. There's our camera. I put all the cameras in here. I made sure to put every single camera in the right area. So there's our cameras. And we're going to go out this way first. So boom. So we're going to go ahead and walk through Five Nights at Freddy's area. Now I wanted to keep it dark and eerie, guys. So I might use a night vision potion just so everything like is popping out. But as you see right here is our nice little storage area. Right here we keep our bottles and things like that. And then we have the camera. You know, I'm just going to use the night vision potion. There we go. So now you can see everything. I wanted to keep it dark and eerie looking though. So here's our nice little closet. There's the broom. There's the mop bucket with the mop. I tried to keep everything to aesthetics that I could see. Then inside here is our Freddy place. We have all the seats in here. We could sit down at every single one of these seats. Yes, I made it so you could sit down at every seat. Don't ask me why, but I wanted to keep everything really cool looking and things like that. There is our Foxy area. Actually, I think we could see Foxy pretty good. So let me drink my milk real quick. There we go. There's Foxy's Pirate Cove right there. It says sorry, out of order. Let's boop like that. There we go. So there's Foxy's area. I didn't know what to do with faces. I wanted to make small little people. So there's Foxy's face, and I gave him his little ears right there. So what I did was I just used fence gates to open that up. But there's Foxy, and then over here we obviously have Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. And man, it's lagging really badly right now. So there's Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica, and then we have the security cameras right there and right there. Next we have the employees only area. We can go in here and here's all the heads. As you can see, I kept all the heads the same as the originals over here. See, if you look at all the faces, they're all the same to all these heads that are inside the maintenance room as well. I really was trying to keep everything like, you know, looking good and well. There's the security camera. Let's close that. Let's head over to the bathrooms. There's the women's bathroom and the men's bathroom. So, you know, let me see if it'll look a little lighter in here because I kind of want to keep the lights off when I'm inside the bathroom. So here's the bathroom. Man, it's still so dark in here. But let's see if it works. So as you see right here, it's just toilet stalls. But if we go up to this, whoop, ooh, look at that. Creeper. I put funhouse mirrors in here as well, except I used creepers and things like that. So if I hit this, boop, pig man came out. Boop, skeleton came out. It's just supposed to be scary, you know, like, oh! And then we obviously have just the stupid stalls and things like that, and the urinals for the men's bathroom. And then we also have the camera up over here for the bathroom as well. And then here's the women's bathroom, same exact thing, but no urinals. Obviously, they have a baby changing station. And oh yeah, there's also things to throw out. Oh my goodness, where are you going? Whatever, it's garbage pail. And then they have the same thing, funhouse mirrors in here as well. Boop, boop. Oh, we got 2 witches. Surprising. So let's move on out of here. Now, there is the 3rd Easter egg, and I also made the kitchen. Now, I know they don't show the kitchen on Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I'm pretty sure they don't. So I made my own kitchen because I worked in a deli at one point in my life, and they had a kitchen, and pretty much like I used to make like sandwiches, salads. Obviously, I had chop cold cuts and things like that. So I just based that on the kitchen that I worked in for the deli. You know, they had a deep fryer and stoves to make stuff as well. So here's all working stoves. We can put coal inside every single one of them and it'll work. There we go. So there's all our working. Why aren't you turning on? Whatever. So there's our working stoves. We also have our deep fryer, and then we also have a nice area to keep our stuffs cold and fresh when they're ready to use. These are boxes, if you're wondering. Those are just supposed to be boxes. I based it off what I know from when I worked in the deli, and pretty much all they had in their freezer room was just boxes filled with stuff to use for cooking. And then obviously we got a microwave and things like that. So there we go, close all that. All right, guys, so I actually forgot a pretty crucial part of this Easter egg, and that's the chime behind Freddy. I made the Living Tombstones Five Nights at Freddy's little chime behind him. So let's go ahead and listen to this right now. And there you guys have it. I know it sounds a little choppy, but like I said, this map is lagging like crazy. And that should be everything, guys. That should be the complete Five Nights at Freddy's Easter egg with everyone inside of it. Did I go through everything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So let's leave this area now. Don't kill me while I'm leaving. So there we go. We can leave this area. And that is it, guys. That is every single Easter egg that I built inside my mansion. And man, how long is, wow, almost an hour. So there you guys go. That is Redstone House number 4. Took me a very long time to build it, and it took, of course, a very long time to explain it as well. So if you did truly enjoy this video and you enjoyed the house, make sure to hit that like button, guys. I would really appreciate it, because this thing took me a very long time to build. I hope you enjoyed all the little Easter eggs I put inside the build, and I hope you guys enjoyed the house in general. So there you guys have it. That is Redstone House number 4, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.